Alright, this is going to be a tutorial on how to install the LED, not integrated, flush mount turn signals from Moto Dynamic. I'll be installing them on a 2013 Yamaha R6. It's integrated because I actually just got done doing my integrated tail light. I took the, got the fender eliminator and yada yada, and just got done installing that. I didn't put a tutorial on this one because I was able to find the exact tutorial through TST Industries, is the people that I got this from. Fairly cheap. I think I paid like $120 for the actual integrated smoke tail light LED, which is what I wanted. The LED light for the license plate and the actual bracket. That was a pain in the ass, only because I didn't watch the video and I did it all freehand, and yeah, it sucked. But anyways, this is about the integrated tail lights. I mean, the flush mounts. Didn't see a video for such a newer R6. I saw stuff for like the 2007 and whatnot, and I was built a little more simpler. This year seems to be a little more complex as far as where everything's located and whatnot. I already did the left side. This is from the tail light. I actually gotta throw that back on. The left side, whoever says that you don't have to pull off the fairings is semi-true. You do not have to completely remove the fairings, as you can see I did here, but you do have to remove a shitload of bolts. But it's honestly not that many. It's a lot of these push button rivets and these Allens and like 2 screws. But what helped, that has nothing to do with it. This right here is all you're going to take off. And to help me as I was going, is I was taking photos of each individual screw from where they came from, and so later on I can remember where I put them. But for just a general rough idea of which ones you're going to have to remove, it's this guy. That's one of these smaller guys. No, that might even be a rivet. But anyways, whatever's there, that's definitely an Allen. So that guy, this guy right here, right below it, this one, and then the back, the front. You notice 3 of these push pins. Oh shit, let me see if I can get this right. There's 3 push pins right here next to the radiator. Top, middle, and bottom. Oh, and the ones that were really getting me stuck were on the other side, which were this guy, this guy right here. It's kind of a mixture of a push pin rivet and this actual Phillips. And those are located easiest to get to on the other side of the bike. Turn the wheel, and this is an approach from the right side of the bike, and you'll remove it from there and there. That's the push pin rivet, and that's the actual Allen. But let's see if I can get a little lighter in there. Yeah, you kind of get it. So yeah, just basically remove all those guys. I probably guarantee you that I've missed one. That's probably going to be a pain in the ass for you, but you'll kind of understand. Don't force anything. This guy right here is also just kind of pushed in, by this little lip that has to go through the rubber seal. So it feels like you're almost forcing it, but just give that a little pull and it'll give you that extra length that you need to. So yeah, as long as you remove all those, it's going to give you just that amount of give that you need to actually be able to work inside there and do what you need to do. One mistake I made: don't unravel this. Just kind of leave it nice and neat. If you want, you can cut the little excess right here just so it's not dangling around. But you want it nice and neat like this so that you don't have, a cluster fuck like I got there. So I basically just got some electrical tape and a twist tie. And I wish I had some more little these zip ties. But I had a twist tie and some electrical tape, put it back together, and just leave it like this. That's if you are planning on using this. This is like a relay, I guess you can say, to replace, well, not replace, but to add on to the bike, so you don't have your running lights. So whenever you turn the bike on, you don't have them running. So the only time the actual side markers will go is if you hit the switch. And then if I turn it off, you'll see the other side, since I haven't done it yet, should be on. See? And that's totally up to you if you like the, you know, whole running light thing. It's yellow. I don't like it. I chose to turn it off. So I'm going to stop this now, and then we'll start on the right. Alright, so I went ahead and already loosened up everything I think I'm going to need to loosen in order to get to them. So it's going to be this guy, this guy, right there, yeah. Set those on the ground. It's going to be this guy, this guy right below. Oh, and the other one's on the other side. Okay, so I think that's all you're going to need from the actual right side of it. Oh, I can already see I missed that guy right there. You just use one of these. Oh, this is something I forgot to tell you how to take off. And if you don't know how to take off a rivet, you probably shouldn't be working on your bike. Just push them in. That'll release it. And then kind of pull that guy out. Make sure you don't step on these, because those are a pain in the ass to actually find the right size. So kind of put them somewhere off to the side. And then same thing on the other side with those two screws I was talking about. Turn the wheel to the opposite way that you're working on. So, well, to the way I guess you're working on. I'm working on the right side, turn the wheel to the right. And then come from the left side approach and take out that Allen screw at the bottom, right there. And then right above it, you'll see is that kind of hard to shoot and get to that angle. Alright, I was able to get those guys out. And these ones, it's just a quarter turn, and then instead of pushing it in like the other ones, it's a quarter turn, and then you're able to release it like that, and then you pull it out. So let's see if it's loose. I'm going to go ahead and just start yanking. Oh, I forgot to pull this guy out. It's another one. So yeah, that's another thing. When you're pulling, don't force anything. If it doesn't feel like it should come off, it's probably because you missed something. So just kind of wiggle it, you know, and kind of feel for it. If it feels like it's alright, then that's enough. So I think that's going to be enough room for me to work in, just enough to, you know, barely slide my hand in there. That's all you really need. And to take these guys off was actually fairly easy. There's no screws or I was expecting like a 10mm nut on the other side of this blink or anything. Let me see if I can get a good angle back there. It's hard, I'm shooting this on my iPhone, I don't have anything better. But you just take like a flathead. Right. Yeah. And you'll see there's just like a little sheath behind it that's holding it in place with two tabs. It's rubber. Basically just pull that guy off. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, as you can see there, I was able to just kind of pry it off. And then from here, you kind of slide it down, and then you should be able to just, as simple as pull it out, just like that, and now it's done. So you can see these are just rubber. It's nothing too hard. Once you're able to slide that out, you're good to go. And then the connector is actually located pretty high on that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and find a way to, yep, just slide your hand in there, pull it back, and then you'll basically, see if I can rotate it. Lift up on that tab right there where my thumb's at, right there, and then pull out, and it'll release it. And you know what? I was wondering why I was having such difficulty getting to it. It's because I forgot. Those three rivets, the ones I was talking about on the inside, the top, middle, and bottom. It looks like the right side only has two. So I'm going to pop those. Basically hit the middle. Hit the middle. And then take them off. Alright, I'm running up on time, so we're going to pull this guy out, right, just like we did. Put in the new one. line it up, kind of cover all the white that you want. Then you'll throw this guy in there, kind of put it flush up against somewhere, and then you're going to connect your new one to that, and that to the old one, if that makes any sense. That'll go into the original plug, and then that'll be open for your new flush mount. And then basically you put all the screws in as you took them off, and you're good to go. Hope to help. Almost forgot, if you want the running lights, connect the white wires together. If you don't want the running lights, then just keep them apart.